And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about set to go. And towing the slab in this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Isaac Paredes, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
First pitch, 1-11.
And a swing and a miss there.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at-bat.
Swings through that.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Pitch in the dirt. Now 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
So next up for Houston, Cam Smith. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Hernandez makes the play, and there are 2 down. Now we check out the Astros lineup.
Second baseman,
Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
Jose Altuve stands in now and watches strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That one missed.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
2 outs, base is empty.
I think he wanted that call in the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Throw on to Freeman, and they get Altuve for the out. That's out number 3. We head to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound now, Lance McCullers Jr. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environments. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
The pitch. And that drops in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Off the mark there. 2-2. And downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside corner, got him looking.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
Here's Mookie now. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0. One out, base is empty. And that one is in the dirt. And now 2-0. Swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Ball, catch inside.
And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
So, a man aboard. The batter now will be Will Smith. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That clips the corner. Man at first, 1 away. Next pitch is outside. Mookie on the move. This one in the air, center field. Puts it away for the out.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
Here's the Dodgers lineup now.
Freeman.
And one guy who's been great for them, Will Smith.
And Boog, he's the table setter for this offense. Team leader and on-base percentage. I mean, that just gives your teammates plenty of chances to cash in and bring them around to score. Man, I used to love when I had a guy out in second base or third base. Easy to get those RBIs. Game after game, you know a guy like this, what he's going to provide and the opportunities that other guys are going to get in the lineup.
Freddie Freeman stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Betts off of first with 2 away. Next pitch is downstairs. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is outside. And that's in for a strike. And now it's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. And fouled off.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Comes up empty. Two aboard, two outs. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. That one missing inside. Swings and misses, struck him out. Had him out front for strike three.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here in LA at the plate, Christian Walker. Yamamoto back to work. And there's the strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Struck him out looking. Fastball to letters, frozen for strike three.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. You got three straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Vic Caratini at the plate.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
There's the strike, 95 of that one. Second inning here, no score.
Well, I didn't like those first two pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Lifted in the air, out to left. And there's two away.
Batting sixth, catcher Yainer Diaz.
At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Hit hard on the ground is short. Tosses to first. Out number 3. So they make short work of him there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Bottom half of inning number 2. Digging in, Andy Pajes. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. And misses inside.
James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently He is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, and that's kind of all you can ask for, really, just a fair chance to go out and have success.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Hummel under it. He's got it, and there's one down.
Batting seventh, second baseman.
Tommy Edman at the plate.
Edman.
First
Ball
pitch
one.
misses.
Ball one, no strike.
Just
Nope,
missed.
outside.
Swing and a ground ball. Paredes fires over to first. And they get Edman for the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And Kike Hernandez at the plate. That's in for a strike.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. McCullers winds, fires, gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Next
One
offering
ball,
misses
two
down and
strikes.
away. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And that extends the inning.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a
Batting
lot of
ninth,
hits
third
there.
baseman Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. First
Ball one.
offering, and it just misses. Swinging a foul straight back. Gonna count 1-2. And that one missing low. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you've got to make them pay.
So the batting order turns over. Yuri Ruiz getting ready to hit. Caught looking his first time up. Up the middle. To first, save. And runners at the corners after the infield single.
Tough play up the middle, and everything needed to be right there. Field that, get a strong throw off to first base, and I think the speed going up the line had something to do with it as well.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And up next for Los Angeles, Mookie Betts worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Out to short. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Fly to center his first time. That one outside. 1-0. Ruiz over at second. Betts on at first with 2 down. Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that is out of play. Two outs. And that one lifted in the air center field. And that is that. But 2 runs for them and they jump ahead. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Astros nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Cooper Hummel.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and he went, says Larry Bullard. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, it's just a great job of playing catch with the catcher. Exactly where the catcher set up is where he threw that pitch. And probably fooled the umpire a little bit because there was no budge at all.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Dubon measures 6 feet even in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was born in Honduras.
Ball, that's out.
And there's a ball.
Two.
One down, base is empty. This one popped up. Freeman under it. Corrals it. And there's 2 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
And first offering is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. On the ground, right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Astros are down quietly. They're still down. It's 2-0. As we go to the last of the third. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Freddie
But Chris,
Freeman.
through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And a 3-0 finds the zone.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Ball.
And another ball. And that one fouled off. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fly to left his first time.
Runner, yes,
Here goes the runner. And that one fouled off. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, double play. And the inning is over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Astros nothing. And we're back.
Leading off
Start of the
for
4th.
third
Here's the
baseman,
Astros leadoff
Isaac
man,
Paredes.
Isaac Paredes. Swing and a foul out of play. Check swing, no appeal, and it's a ball and a strike.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball, Cam.
And it remains 2-2. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Pajes makes the grab, and there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. And a strike on the outside edge. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's two gone.
Now there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right
Jose Altuve.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. That clips the zone. Strike one.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And ball one.
2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for Houston. They trail things here 2-0. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Ryan Gusto.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. First time up, he grounded to third.
Second baseman, Tommy Edman.
And a swing and a miss. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Steven Okert up and loosening in the pen. Brown, the right-hander, also getting loose. Foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Stays alive. In the dirt, it's a ball and 2 strikes. That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Kike Hernandez. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Edman at second with nobody out. That one fouled off. Misses off the plate. Now 1-2. Now one missed. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. On the ground to third, Paredes whips it to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. A double and a run scored his first time up. Right through there for a strike.
Most hitters are looking for a first pitch fastball. You're not really timed up for a changeup. So if it's well located by the pitcher, he can get strike one.
Pickoff move to second. Edman dives back in safely. Just missed. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. In the air, out towards left center. Caratini makes the catch. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third.
Now batting, designated hitter, Esteury Ruiz.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the DH, Esteury Ruiz. 1 for 2. Ball one, no strikes. That's a base hit as a run scores.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now it's Mookie Betts. Just missed. And that one inside, and it hit him.
Now batting,
Will Smith to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Just off the inside edge. First and second, 2 down. And a foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
2 on, 2 outs. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Hot shot to third. To second. Altuve inning over, and it could have been worse. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. We go to the top of the fifth, and now it's Christian Walker. One of the rare guys at first base that you almost think defense first. He is that good with the glove. You're talking about top of the list, elite defensive first baseman.
First basemen are involved in just about every single play. So when you have somebody so solid over there, you can breathe a little easier.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
The other thing about an elite defensive first baseman like him, it just instills a ton of confidence in those guys playing third and short that have to make those long, tough throws at times. And he just handles them so well. So he really makes the entire infield better with his glove.
And a 1-2. And they'll do it again. Next offering upstairs. You're not just talking about the ability to pick, Chris. One of the things about him, the range is impressive as he's able to go to his right and get to those balls in the hole. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. That's hard hit on the line. Nabs it. One away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Victor Caratini.
Victor Caratini up next for the Astros. Fly to left his first time.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. The Astros hitless so far in the game. Right through there for a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Liner snagged it first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's going to be Yainer Diaz. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Hernandez racing over to make the catch. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
Gusto back to work. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He'll circle the bases. His 11th of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Teoscar Hernandez now at the plate. And that's outside.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one clips the outside corner, and the count 1-1.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. This one high in the air to left center. Squeezes it, and there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run.
Up next,
not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Andy Pajes, the next to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
One down, base is empty. And that's outside.
2 strikes.
Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
2-2 count.
That missed by a lot. And a full count now. And that one is lifted in the air. Hummel sizing this one up. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Edman.
And here comes Tommy Edman. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Here's Kike Hernandez. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Edman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Off the mark there. And it's 1-1. Gusto picks to first. Edman back on a dive. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Oh, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
Runner on the go. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One, 2 now. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball, but the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back here in L.A., all set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in for the Astros, Cooper Hummel. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Hernandez makes the play, and there's one away.
Now batting the designated hitter, Mauricio Dubon.
Mauricio Dubon digs in now. He popped out his first time.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That one pushed foul. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Ground ball to the right side. And there are two outs.
Now batting shortstop, Zach Short.
Two outs, base is empty. Now it's Zach Short. That one misses, and that's ball one. Two outs. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Two down, nobody on, and we're the top half of the sixth. Swing and a pop-up, foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. On the ground to first, and foul ball. On the ground, Betts up with it, and that is the inning. So he's perfect through six. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Astros nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the sixth, Miguel Rojas. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. The Astros have some action in their pen. Brian King up and throwing. Lifted in the air down the left side. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Ruiz now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. He's got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Betts, the next to hit, takes outside.
Aye.
And a curve is down and in. Out towards right center field. Smith makes the catch, inning over. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. That one's upstairs, ball one. Next offering is in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Just missed. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Brings it in, and there's one down.
Now batting, number 11.
Now the number 2 hitter, Cam Smith. Just missed. The Astros yet to pick up a hit here. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Ball two.
Swings and misses. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Altuve up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
The Dodgers leading by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
Now pitching for Houston.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Hunter Brown.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And it's fouled away. in there at the knees for a strike.
0-2.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Out to short. And they get the out on Smith.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. He's already homered here in this one. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
And there's a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that is downstairs. And it's 2-1. And that's in for a strike. And there's a ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
2 down, bases empty. And next for L.A., Teoscar Hernandez. Going away. Hernandez checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons.
That's a ball.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. Yamamoto back to work. That misses. Ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Shohei Ohtani looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Trevino getting cranked up as well. Swings through that one for strike 1.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball right side, and that one handled. Tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And he's now just 5 outs away. He's got a real shot at this thing.
Yeah, Boog, he is rolling just in one of those grooves where he looks pretty unbeatable today.
Still a ways to go, but this is can't miss stuff right now. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Just missed. The Astros down by 4, and we're at the top of the 8th. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Right through there, got him. Strikeout number 8.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Diaz at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. So now 24 have been set down in order. 3 left to go for perfection. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Astros nothing. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes.
Center fielder, Andy Pajes.
And that's
Inside
off
ball.
the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Here's the second baseman, Tommy Edman. There's a strike.
0-1.
Next offering upstairs. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
High fly ball out into left center field. Hummel settles under it and makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting left fielder,
Kike Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 3. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Smith makes the catch, and that'll do it. Yoshinobu Yamamoto, perfect so far. We'll see if he can make history as we head to the 9th.
Now pitching.
A new
for the
arm into the
Dodgers.
game, the righty,
Number
Shohei
17.
Ohtani.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now the left
Leading
fielder,
off for the
Cooper Hummel.
Astros, left fielder,
Everyone's
Cooper
attention on
Hummel.
the no-hit bid now. 3 tough outs to get.
Can only imagine
that's
the
off the
nerves
plate.
that some of the defensive players have right now. You've got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but in front of that, you hope that he strikes the hitter out.
3 outs from a no-hitter. And delivers outside.
No strike.
Two-0. And another ball.
Inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
In danger of losing the combined no-hitter. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and
Now
the guy
batting,
at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Dubon.
And next is the designated hitter, Mauricio Dubon. And first offering is fouled off. Fly ball down the line. Hernandez sizing it up. And there's one down. Just 2 more outs to go in this bid for a no-hitter.
And physically, there's probably some fatigue, but mentally, which might be what's most important, he seems as strong now as he's been all game.
I'm sure the adrenaline is fully ramped up at this point as well. One of their last chances to break up the no-no. The shortstop takes the ball. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. A lefty up and throwing out there. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Hummel, the base runner at first with 1 out. Here's a line drive, and that's going to end the no-hitter. It's a base hit. The throw in, and he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down. So they finally get their first hit in this one, and that puts an end to the combined no-hitter bid.
Yeah, and that combined no-no doesn't have the same prestige as a solo one, but you have to give credit to these pitchers for coming in, putting on a great performance so far, but now all attention goes towards getting a W in this ball game.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Ohtani will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
So they turn to their closer, Tanner Scott.
Number 66.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an
Tanner
excellent job of
Scott.
avoiding walks so far this season.
And here is Isaac Paredes. And that's through there for a strike. Inside. And 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Cam Smith up next for the Astros. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That's through there for a strike. And now it's even up.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
2 on, 2 outs. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Next offering way off the plate.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Runners on first and third, 2 away here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Scott is just 1 strike away. Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. 2 outs. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, you win this one 4-0, and it feels like you could have exploded for more offensively, but you also realize that at times it was hard to score. So you get out of here feeling good about this win. Ultimately, there was great pitching and defense to keep that other team off the board. You always feel good about a win like this.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.